This is the first time we're going to see Griffin McCoy with the gold around his waist and defending the title.
From Rutherford, New Jersey, Bulletproof Steve Maclin.
Coming to the ring is the hottest free agent in all of professional wrestling, Steve Maclin. This match was supposed to take place back at PWE Expelled for the PWE World Heavyweight Championship. Well, Steve Maclin suffered a concussion wrestling for TNA, and this match had to be postponed indefinitely.
Tosh, he wasn't just wrestling in TNA. He was wrestling for the TNA World Impact Championship. Is there not many bigger prizes in the game?
Absolutely, that TNA World Heavyweight Championship that he has held before. But this is for the PWE World Heavyweight Championship.
From San Francisco, California, weighing at 225 pounds, he is the PWE World Champion, the top guy, Griffin
It's always been said that you could tell a lot by a man about how he treats wait staff. Well, we saw how Griffin McCoy treated that waiter.
Absolutely despicable. But what do you expect? That service was terrible.
Well, this is the top guy. I don't know if that's a top guy thing. We know he's a prick. But what we also know is that his wrestling ability is unquestionably among the best going today. Oh, wow.
That guy's got his hat flicked now twice tonight.
How dare they do that to David? Oh, Bags, man. That's my lawyer. You better watch yourself, Griff. Griffin McCoy won the PWE World Heavyweight Championship in an amazing three-way dance back at PWE Expelled, taking on Junie Underwood and Flying Ryan O'Neal. This is his very first defense of the title. And he's going up against a former world champion. It doesn't get any tougher than that, J.A.
A bulletproof former world champion. Well, last time you and I were doing the main event, we actually called the match with Steve Maclin.
That's right. He's got kick pads. He's a kick pad wrestler. I know you would be as well, J.A.
Me? I would just be a guy who hits you in the nuts. What do they call that guy?
They call that guy a jizzler.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
I'll be here all week.
These two met once before for Pro Wrestling Junkie when Steve Maclin was the TNA International Champion, and Steve Maclin picked up the victory in that match. So they do have a prior matchup. I don't know how much that's going to come into play here, but these are guys that are well aware of each other's styles, Jay.
Absolutely. Two tough competitors. I think Griffin McCoy might be going home a few pounds less tonight.
Wow. All right.
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, look at the accolades on his side of the ring.
Steve Maclin is a really hard-hitting wrestler, and we are off here. Now, Griffin McCoy did tell us in a promo he was going to win this match in 3 seconds flat. It's already been more than 3. Lock up, center of the ring. no real control here.
Once again, just that game like the two dogs in the backyard with the rope. They're just fighting each other to see who's tougher right now.
Ref's trying to get in between them, and Maclin does make a clean break. I mean, he's oh, geez, putting up his wrist. Missed a high kick, missed a lariat, missed a backhand, missed a knee, and there we have a stare down here. These are two guys, like I said, these guys know each other, J.A. This ain't their first rodeo with one another.
And there's a lot of footage on these guys. They're two sought-after wrestlers. Everyone wants to get in the ring with both of them.
Side headlock, tripped him up almost. Leapfrog, trips him up, takes him down. That's a veteran pro wrestler right there. And J.A., honestly, chop. Can you think of a bigger free agent in pro wrestling right now, June 20th, 2026, than Steve Maclin?
Yes, I have one. Griffin McCoy.
All right. So it's two of the biggest free agents in pro wrestling going toe-to-toe here. You heard that chop down at Citizens Bank Park.
Right across the street from Philadelphia Stadium.
Back elbow. We don't call it that here. We ain't FIFA, J.A. That's Lincoln Financial, brother.
Okay.
Macklin's going out to the floor to join Griffin. Oh, and he puts on David's PWE hat. Huge chop to Griffin McCoy. PWE is right.
I hope Cage Match tells us who was in the ring longer tonight. Tyreno, Julesy, or your buddy's hat.
Bags David's hat right there. What a moment. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Chopped him right in front of Jack Wolfgang and David.
I mean, those guys are getting their money's worth tonight.
I see Carter and Maclin marking out for that, too. Griffin's chest.
He's just had a baby. He's got to go home to his kid.
Maclin is just a hard-hitting wrestler, man. Slams him on the apron. Big chop of his own. Another monster chop. And the ref's giving him opportunity to brawl on the outside. Kicked him down into a chair. Griffin McCoy has excellent kicks as well, J.A. Excellent strikes.
He's definitely been following those wrestlers with the educated feet and developed them himself.
High kick to the chest, another one. Maclin is just, jeez, mauling him with these lariats.
Oh my God.
Griffin blocks it. Takes him down on the apron. And Maclin is shaking out his arm and his shoulder. Ref's checking on him. I don't know if he's all right. Boots him in the head. Right in front of the Griffin McCoy fans. Uh-oh, Maclin is now sat in the chair. Chop.
Oh, the whole front row has been cleared.
Oh, no. Shotgun drop kick.
Well, I take that back. Griffin McCoy's going to win this match. Look at him. He wants the title to stay with him and the baby.
Slams him on the table.
That was Julesy's merch table. I don't know if he needs it. He wrestled too long tonight.
Oh, wow.
The kid just hit the champ.
I know he did.
I don't know. I might have to call the cops on you. Good thing that kid's got a lawyer.
Uh-oh. Bag Banks is ringside. Uh-oh. Oh, monster kick. Food to the face.
Did he steal someone's pizza?
I don't know what he did. Maclin is fired up in Philadelphia.
They're fired up, bro.
I mean, my God. Sent him for a ride into the solid steel steps. And again, that's that same shoulder that Griffin was working on earlier when he took the move on the apron. Stops on the wrist. And you could see the grimace on Maclin's face right now. He's in a lot of pain. Slamming that arm, that wrist, that elbow, and he's fighting back. Maclin's got no quit in him. Slams his head right in the ring post.
I don't think either of these guys have any quit in them.
Maclin's one-armed man right now. Kicked him in the hamstring. And Griffin's showing you the tenacity that made him the champion back at Expelled. He's attacking a body part because he smells blood in the water. I know Maclin's not the kind of guy to show pain, but I'm telling you, he's hurting right now, and he's fighting with all his heart. Griffin works the arm with some elbows. Your arm's not supposed to move that way, J.A. Takes him down. Chop. Float over. It looks like he's going for a Kimura of some kind. I don't know if he has all of the hold. Maclin appears like he can get that left leg of his on the rope. He floats over the other way instead. Griffin maintains control, but the crowd's behind Maclin here. Great strikes by Griffin McCoy. And Maclin takes a powder out into the front row.
The Ben the Bean fans know what's up. They're getting out of the way. They're smart to what's going on.
My boy Dennis and Jack Wolfgang were not moving out of the way. Griffin taking him down with some shots. Cover, one count only. That shows you the heart of Steve Maclin.
There's heart in both these guys. They want to be champions. They've both been he's a former champion. I mean, this is what it's all about. That's why these two guys are in the main event.
Griffin goes to the top. Maclin hits him with a right hand. I think he's about to go for a ride here. Blocks it and again attacks the arm and shoulder. Off the top rope. I think he might have dislocated his shoulder. And now he's got him in the key lock. He is not submitting. Maclin's got no quitting him. His arm is completely locked in right now. He's trying to muscle out of it. Somehow he's up to his knees. He's up to a vertical base. He slams Griffin back into the corner. Griffin still has control of the hold. And again, takes him down.
Maclin's been on an absolute tour for the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, he was in a gauntlet match at New Jersey where he wrestled some of the biggest names for 45 minutes. Last week, I think he wrestled Joe Alonzo. He has just been been wrestling all the big-time wrestlers, and here he is with Griffin McCoy. Another big main event.
Off the ropes, big lariat by Steve Maclin. And you can see he's still feeling the effects of all that work by Griffin on him. Both men struggling to get up here. Maclin is the first. Griffin's the first up to both feet. Clothesline down by Maclin. Another one. Sends him into the ropes. Duck under. Maclin's opening up a can of whoop ass on him. Fist press and punches. Right on his back. And Griffin McCoy goes to the floor. Maclin hits the ropes like a missile. Griffin McCoy knocked to his ass. Maclin's got to get him back in the ring if he wants to be champion. Missed the clothesline. Oh, wow. Belly to belly. Tell you who Philadelphia wants the champ. Clothesline in the corner. Angle slam! 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Sets Griffin up, and we've seen this before. This trio woe spear. But he's got one good shoulder. He don't care. Blowing a kiss to the Griffin McCoy fans. Come on, Philadelphia. Come on, Steve Maclin. Bag him. Missed the spear. Griffin was able to evade. Kicks to Maclin's neck. Forearm by Maclin, hitting the ropes. Pop-up Hurricane Rana. Maclin goes to the floor. Griffin McCoy looks like he's about to go for a ride with a dive. And Maclin eats a face full of chair. Back in the ring, Griffin McCoy going for, we've seen this before, springboard missile drop. 2 count only. I'll tell you what, J.A., Lance Storm didn't do it prettier than that. I'll tell you that right now.
These are the 2 best in 2026, bro. Unreal.
Stomps the wrist. To the face. Griffin about to go up to the top rope here. Oh, he's biting him, he's biting him, he's biting him.
Do what you gotta do to win the championship.
He's climbing up, and he's biting him again!
He just spit blood on the 5th row.
That's Philadelphia. We're used to that here.
Gene Simmons spit on me during the Revenge Tour.
Oh, and he's biting him back! Griffin McCoy about to go for a ride. Rolls through. forearm. Griffin powered up with a big Yakuza kick. And another shotgun drop kick. Going up to the top rope again. Double stop. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. And he's got the arm locked in again. He's back in a key lock. Kimura. Center of the ring. I don't know if Maclin could get out of this. Maclin's trying to crawl his way. Flipped out of it. I don't know how Maclin's going. He's got one arm in there. Griffin getting up to a vertical base himself. Huge back elbow. Big kick from McCoy. These two guys have gone to war. Slap. They're throwing down in Philadelphia.
Who's the tougher guy? We're going to find out, bro.
Clothesline, neither man goes down. Another one, nobody. Duck under. Maclin puts him down. And we're all even here.
It looks like we're going extra innings tonight.
We're going to stay with you as long as this match takes, Jay. Trading blows here. I don't think there's a single advantage. Wobbly leg, caught the kick, took him down, but no! Griffin caught the clothesline. Maclin's still got his hands locked, rolls him over, 2 count. Griffin had to break it, he had no other choice or he lost the championship. Griffin rolls over his back. Maclin jumps the kick to the face. This is how he won the title. Maclin scattered him with the elbow. Griffin with a huge lariat. And another one. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. I think we're going to have a new champion.
Slammed him.
That's got to be it.
I knew.
Oh, my
Kick out
God.
at 2.
Oh, my God.
Kick out at 2.
Oh, man. I thought the PWE Championship was going down to Orlando tonight.
Back to his feet before Griffin. Maclin's got him set up for the double underhook. Kicked the shoulder. Kicked him in the back of the head. Half and half. Dragon suplex. Oh, boy. Wow. Cover. Maclin kicks out at 2. On the top turnbuckle, both men. Superplex! Holds on. Maclin grab control. Oh my God, make the cover, Steve. One, two. Griffin kicks out. Griffin McCoy trying to take a little bit of a breather, laying on the steel steps. Drop toe hold right on the solid steel steps. We've seen this before as well. I hope to God he's not thinking about it. This man's had enough brain trauma. Can he even get him? Good. Maclin's got him up. Death Valley driver on the steel steps. Oh my God. These two men are absolutely giving it their all in Philadelphia for the PWE World Heavyweight Championship. I can't believe this.
It's unreal. It's unreal. I told you, I thought Maclin was going to win. I thought Griffin was going to win. Now I think they're both going to draw.
Maclin is fired up. You have to realize he's fighting with one arm right now. Sends him back in the ring, finally, these two.
These are legit warriors.
Back elbow. Huge lariat. He's setting him up for it. Tag him. Bag him. We got a new champion. Oh, man. I can't believe that wasn't the finish of this match. Griffin McCoy is showing you how bad, not only does he want it, he wants to keep it.
The fans chanting because they know this is the best main event they've seen in Philadelphia in a long time.
He went up for the brainbuster. Backslide. Roll through. He's got it again. No. Countered. Roll through. 1, 2. Kick out. Roll. Blocked him off there. And the arm is just a major. Whoa, 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 whoa. Throws the. Oh, he used the referee. Half and half. I can't believe he used the referee for the distraction. No, no. Don't tell me like this. 1, 2, 3. Griffin McCoy. That was the best main event in Philadelphia since at least April of 2024. If you know ball, you know what I'm talking about. That was an absolute fire match. But it doesn't matter right now to Steve Maclin. He does not have the PWE Championship. He's in a whole world of pain in that arm. But he fought like hell. And Griffin McCoy is once again your PWE World World Champion. His first defense of this title. An amazing performance from both competitors here tonight. We told you back at Expelled, this was one of the new faces of professional wrestling in Philadelphia. Griffin McCoy has proven it was not a fluke, and we are on Top Guy time. We don't like how he treats Wade's staff, but there's no doubt the way he treats professional wrestling is by giving it his all.
Watching me wrestle is a bonus. I know you paid your peanuts and toenails to watch me talk my shit. You have seen it at every promotion from 5 people, 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. It does not matter. Every wrestling company is still a wrestling company. They want the hottest free agent to come in, the newest signee, who thought he was cool, who's going through a midlife crisis. They wanted him to come in here, beat the hometown hero, and be their new champ, so they can get 5 more likes on average on social media. Those 5 likes are his mom, his stepmom, his grandma, his dad, and maybe a second cousin. What they don't know,
You guys are heavy on the gram here.
on your little screens, you like it, you share it, you view it over and over as long as you can last. I don't care what some alcoholic, no knees, wears a full face of makeup at 60 years old, so-called commissioner, so-called legend. I don't care who he puts me against. Neutral crook, I will be.
Oh, he better not be talking about Hack like that. My man did have some foundation and cover up on for the Chris Van Vliet. You already know what we're talking about.
What are you gonna do? Hold me to death? I'm not cool enough to be honest. I don't think I can do. I don't drink Coors Light.
Oh man, shots at the silver bullet.
Wait for the ambulance to get out of here.
Sandman's about to take McCoy on a trip to Sephora.
Yeah, blow your vape. I can smell it, it's mango. You're not a tough fucking guy. Yeah, you just gotta stand there, 50 pounds of Sephora on your face. I don't care who you bring, I'ma knock their ass out. I'm the top guy, I'm Griffin McCoy. I put people on top guy time.
Brother. Dropped him, tagged him, bagged him. hardcore icon, the commissioner himself, the absolute Philadelphia legend, and joining him in the ring for the baddest dude in Philadelphia, Wallace West. Cheers to America! Cheers to PWE 250! Oh! What a party here in South Philadelphia. Thank you for joining us for PWE 250. And you're watching what the guy does best. And that's entertain fans worldwide for 30 plus years.